Hello, maayong adlaw. Welcome to the PHINMA COC exclusive podcast, your go-to space for inspiration, opportunities, and everything you need to know about building your future. I'm your host, Lev, and today's episode is we're gonna talk about innovation, design, and building the future as we feature the College of Engineering and Architecture of PHINMA Cagayan de Oro College. So if nangandoy ka na mag-design og structures, mag-create og sustainable spaces, mag-solve og real-world problems, or nangandoy ka na mahimong engineer or architect who makes a lasting impact, then stay tuned because this could be the right path for you. Do I enjoy solving problems and creating solutions? Am I interested in design, construction, technology, or innovation? Or do I want a career where I can help shape communities and improve lives? And if ang answer ni mo ng questions kay yes, then the College of Engineering and Architecture is perfect for you. So in today's rapidly advancing world, engineers and architects play a huge role in shaping communities and improving lives. So from roads and bridges to buildings and smart technologies, these professionals help turn ideas into reality. And at the College of Engineering and Architecture, students are trained to think critically, innovate solutions, and create designs that are both functional and meaningful. Because engineering and architecture are not just about structures and systems. It's about building a future for everyone. So speaking of engineering and architecture, now we have here the faculty members of SEA para ubananta to discover what are the opportunities that is waiting for you in this department. So, hello po. Thank you for joining us here today sa ato ang episode. And please introduce yourselves muna po para mailanta sa inyong mga future students who might be watching with us today.
Maayong adlaw. I am Architect 𝐩𝐨𝐿 from the Department of Architecture.
Okay.
So, good day. I am 𝐟𝐮𝐥𝐥. I am one of the faculty of College of Engineering and Architecture under Civil Engineering Department.
Okay. So, good afternoon, sir. No, unsa may mga programs under SEA? Pwede na to isa-isa and explain na po naton sa difference nila para ng civil engineering, unsa difference niya sa mechanical, electrical na sir.
Okay.
Sige, I'll be the one to discuss. There's a big difference at the same time relationship, no? Because all the programs are related to design and construction. But at the same time, nagit sila specific. Like for architecture, it's more of building designs. And then for the civil engineering, it's more of structural and the horizontal construction. For the electrical, it's more of creating a system for the building to run sa electrical aspect for the energy. And for the mechanical, it's more of sa mechanical aspect of making the structure run also. Like air condition, like that, elevator.
So, muna siya ang mga programs under SEA.
Yes.
And, yes. And tinuod ba gid sir nga dapat if mag-engineering ka kay hawod ka dapat sa math? And if architecture kay dapat mayo kay kamo drawing, is that really a true or misconception na siya? Or ayara ba na siya matun-an gyud sa student inig sulod na niya sa kana nga course?
For me, there is it depends on the case, no? So probably dili siya necessary nga hawod kay sa math, but at least man lang you should have an idea, no?
Bago ka mo sulod sa gyara dapat prepared ko, di ba ka? Dapat,
yes, you're prepared ka. No, at least you have the basic knowledge,
knowledge.
So at least man lang knowledge in terms of algebra. No, kana. So kana na dad.
How about sa architecture dayon pod sir?
For architecture na ay gamay nga misconception lang because students according to some required gyud nga nagi kay deep nga skills regarding the drawing. But in architecture dili drawing ang architecture is more of creating concept. No? So based on my experience, daghan diri nga nag-eskwela nga wala gi kay skills regarding the drawing but they have this kind of mind. Nga out of the box always.
So ang system,
creativity. Ang system mong good sa engineering, particular sa architecture, it's more of we recognize nga naingana nga issue. So ang amo is tabangan siya nga para lang to stir up things para mahimong makita niya yung potential nga kaya din niya.
Kaya gid niya.
No? Dagantag nahimong architects na karon nga kabalo jud ko nga na sila issue before. Pero nahimo silang successful nga architect. It is because the system of COC is more of para sa estudyante.
Yes.
We recognize the limitation, tabangan gid sila.
Tabangan ng estudyante. Ubanan gyud sa samahan.
So it's a two-way approach in which mutudlo mi, may recognize ang potential, and then we make sure also nga mag-guide gid ka until
throughout sa iyang journey nga
throughout the journey nga
pag-eskwela.
completely ma-realize ang imong dreams, no?
Yes,
Because that's
sir.
the reason why you need to enroll
Kanang mo enroll
sa
sa
COC.
yes, that's
no?
right. So, unsa po yung pinaka-fun or unexpected thing nga dili common nga naaday sa inyong course nga ma-shock ang freshmen pagsulod nila? Like, wala gid sila expect nga inani di ay ang culture diri sa SEA inana.
Ang isa sa mga things nga siguro surprise sa mga students the moment mosulod sila sa among college is that we really require them to study a lot. No, so we really encourage them to aside from the lessons that we teach them, no, we really encourage them to explore more, no, regarding the topic, no, that we teach them. And compared to siguro high school, no, nga dili kayo inana ka
So more hands-on gyud.
Yes.
Ang sa, di ba plateman sa architecture,
Yes,
sir? How
yes.
about sa engineering? Same lang ba?
Naay relationship at naay dako nga difference because in architecture it's more of teaching them about the concept and their participation is really to do the things like plates to measure whether or not nasabtan ba gid nila, but taas kayo ang time gid nila on making plates because the objective there is not only nga you can define but actually translate the concept into a drawing because the drawing is actually the means of communication para masabtan ang idea or the concept.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, aside from technical skills, sir, no, unsa pa nga life skills ang usually ma-develop sa students while studying engineering and architecture?
I think no, it's more on life lessons, no. One
Or
of
na
life
ilang
skills.
naka-develop while gaskwela sila sa SEA?
Okay, I think number one good is that we really make sure nga the student, the moment they enroll to our college, they will really improve their critical thinking skills. No, kay that is what also very crucial, no, if in becoming a civil in becoming an engineer, no, to have a to improve their critical thinking skills and also their patience, no in learning, ma-improve na siya in terms of patience, no, in learning the lessons and the concepts, no.
Okay, how about sa architecture, sir?
For architecture,
Life skills.
life skills that you need to possess is not only the skills that you have in terms of drawing and conceptualization, but you need to possess discipline.
Discipline.
No? So always na ako gibalik-balik, there's a big difference between discipline and motivation because not all the time you will be motivated.
Yes.
But ang discipline, even kapoy,
Mupadayon
mumata ka, mupadayon ka,
Yes.
because that's the things that is required to you because in actual nga practice, dili motivation ang magpa-move forward
But
sa imo. It's
dedication.
really the discipline. So
Discipline
here,
and dedication.
naagid ang kuan. You are trained to experience what is discipline. So a little bit kapoy, but if you want to be a successful architect or engineers, you need to possess that kind of characters.
Disciplinado,
No?
okay.
Disciplinado.
One word, discipline. So, dapat kung mo enroll ka in any other courses, bisan unsa pa na, dapat discipline good ka.
Yes, oo.
Right. And, dagan ko kagakakita ba, even sa TikTok and Facebook, nga grabe gid daw, bilar gid daw kayo ang mga architect students and engineering students. So, ginaunsa po nagbalance sa itong mga students ang personal life and academic workload nila. And katong students pa po mo, sir, basin makakuan po ninyo, ma-resonate po ninyo nga, bisan grabe ka bilar, na balance po ninyo academic workload and your personal life.
Sige, to create a balance actually, we make sure nga ang imong activity itself is the source of your happiness and fulfillment.
Yes, true.
No?
Yes.
So kana
Kay
siya.
dili magid ka mo lahutan na sir,
Yes.
dili ka happy sa imong ginabuhat. Dapat passionate ka.
Exactly. No?
And at the same time, no, we also make sure na while the students are learning under our college, we also make sure na they will have fun activities along the way. So we have a lot of activities, no, or organizational activities. No, we have CE days, ME days, na ba sa inyo, sir?
Nagyapon.
Kana mga nagdula sila
Architecture
basketball.
days, yes, anana. So to also make sure nga they will have fun while learning.
Despite sa mga kadagan nga lang ginabuhat, maka-enjoy gyapon sila sa pagka-estudyante.
Yes.
And for students, sir, ga-decide pagyapon, what makes engineering and architecture a strong and practical choice in today's generation?
Sa ako, no, dili enough nga nalang kay position or title. No, dili enough nga naa kay diploma. The question there is, mahimo bang na-evalue ang imong life after graduate in terms of employability, in terms of opportunities, in which I could say in architecture and engineering, taas kayo ang array of opportunities, no? Like sa amo lang, you can build your own companies as the owner of the company, as an architect. You can be partners or may mo kang partner of the existing companies right now,
yes,
no?
sir.
At the same time, you can engage into the construction like a project manager. Even in other countries,
Yes, in
grabe
demand
ka
gyapon
in
kayo.
demand ang
Architect and
skills being an
engineer,
architect and
yes.
engineers, no? And of course, dili lang kay employed ka or na kay work in terms of salary, medyo dako gyud.
Yes,
Because
dako
ako
gyud
mismo
siya.
ka-experience ko, I've been in other country for many years before coming back. So ako mismo makakuan ko
Experience
lahi
lahi ra
gid
jud.
ko, lahi ra, no?
Okay. So thank you kaya sir. And unsa may dapat i-expect sa atong mga students once they pursue this program? Expect ba sila daghan sa ba mga plates, mga solving or unsa?
Siguro, one of the things that they should expect is that mo na gid you will make problem solving as your breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh my god.
Kana gyud siya. And yeah,
So
so
mupagka gyud ang utok ani ba?
yes, kana ma-improve gyud ang inyong skills in terms of problem solving. Na kana. Sir.
Okay.
The same is true on architecture, no? You will be bombarded and exposed to different challenges in relation to conceptualization and drawings. And hinahinay maana to gid pud ang imong body man as long as you have there the passion.
Oo.
So I keep on challenging my students, no? If obsessed ka sa mga K-pop artists, karon obsessed ka sa architecture, no?
Yes.
Mga architects, even ang ilang work, dapat mo sa imo by seeing that work, mo sa imo og motivation, mo sa
to
imo og
continue,
drive, the
yes.
energy, the fire. So inga na dapat ang kuan. So things nga ma-expect at the same time, this is very important also, no? Kay wala kini siya na side. Importante kayo sa engineering and architecture, ang well-being, ang health.
Yes.
Kaya naiuban,
Dapat
mga
yun.
tana ko sa estudyante, nag-vitamins ka, wala,
Wala.
sir, how can you survive?
Oo. Kay di ba Bilar magid na permit di ba sir kay sa mga
we need
plates
to
na-
recognize also our limitation so that mag-enjoy at the end of the
Oo.
day.
Kay rest is not a sign of weakness man po, di ba,
Correct.
sir? So, dapat magpahuway gid ka bisag
Yes.
unsa ka busy. Yes. And unsa po ninyong ma-advise sir sa atong mga incoming freshman students who might be watching today nga gusto mag-pursue og engineering and architecture?
For me, as early as now, you should get as much rest as
Rest yun.
you can, as early as now, and then develop a good study habit. Okay, para pag abot sa college, dili na siya problema.
Yes, thank you.
Sa ako,
Yes, sir.
to dream is good, but dreaming remains a dream unless you wake up. And to wake up is to enroll.
Yeah, yes, enroll now.
Og ayaw kahadlok because
Yes, sir.
ang system itself will help you, will guide you, because that's the mantra of COC.
Yes, sir. And sir, naba mo yung mga last words or anything nga maingon ninyo nga dapat i-enroll nila ang SEA or kanong dapat mag-enroll sila na nga program? Murag i-promote ninyo ang inyong department.
Okay, so students should enroll under our college because we make sure no that before our students graduates no our college, they are equipped enough no and competent enough to reach the standards. Unsa man to nga standard? The Professional Regulation Commission.
Yes.
So we make sure no that they will be able to pass the board exam.
Board exam.
So ang may kakahitabo is we monitor them before they graduate and during the time that they are
Mag-review
going to
na.
review
Okay.
for their board exams.
Kamo ba ga-chooser kung asa sila nga review center or na sila freedom to choose kung asa sila gusto?
Nalang may mga review centers na i-suggest but we don't have a hold no kung
So sila gyud
asa
maka-decide
gyud
ra
sila
gyapon. Yes, sir.
gusto mag-enroll.
How about you, sir?
For me, I got this from one of the philosopher. Ingon niya dito, the very painful things in life is when you end your days full of regrets.
Yes.
So the best thing to do is follow your heart.
And dapat tayo nakandunggan nga missed opportunities is worse than not taking any risk or
Yes.
opportunities na yan.
Follow
So-
your heart.
Yeah, so even though you're afraid sa math, no, or even though you think you're not that good in
enough.
drawing,
Oo.
no, but if you want to enroll under engineer architecture, maybe no, it's worth the risk.
Yes. So enroll now at Saya.
Enroll now.
Yeah, thank you kayo, sir. No? And at PHINMA Cagayan de Oro College, students receive industry-relevant and hands-on learning experiences, modern laboratories, drafting spaces, and technical training, real-world exposure through projects, fieldwork and internships, guidance from experienced and supportive faculty, and opportunities for leadership, innovation, and career development. Because at PHINMA COC, we make sure you're not just ready to graduate, you're ready to build solutions that matter. And aside from the academic excellence you'll receive here in PHINMA COC, students are supported every step of the way from enrollment to employment through coaching, career guidance, and life skills development. So if you're interested no to enroll in Saya and you're curious about the fees in this program, so under the civil engineering, ang atong tuition fee, regular all-in fees is around 26,000. But if maka-avail kag HK 50% from 26, mahimo na lang siyang 14,501. And sa ato ang BS Electrical Engineering, regular all-in fee is 26,958. And if maka-avail ka HK 50%, may mo na lang siyang 14,501. And under the mechanical engineering, regular all-in fee niya is 26,958. And with the scholarship of HK 50%, may mo na lang siyang 14,501. Walang atong architecture, ang regular all-in fee niya is 28,000. And if maka-avail kag HK 50%, may mo na lang siyang 15,543. And after knowing all of this information, no, let's do a quick self-check muna. You ask yourself, guys, do I enjoy solving problems and creating solutions? Am I interested in design, construction, technology, or innovation? Or do I want a career where I can help shape communities and improve lives? And if ang answer nimo na nga questions kay yes, then the College of Engineering and Architecture is perfect for you. And thank you again so much, Sir, no, for joining us here today na for the insights pod about the College of Engineering and Architecture. And that's it for today's episode of the PHINMA COC exclusive podcast. Your journey to becoming a future engineer or architect starts with one bold step. Enroll now with our lowered all-in fees and discover your potential with the College of Engineering and Architecture at PHINMA COC. This is Lev reminding you, design with purpose, build with excellence, create the future with PHINMA COC. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. Do I enjoy solving problems and creating solutions? Am I interested in design, construction, technology, or innovation? Or do I want a career where I can help shape communities and improve lives? And if ang answer nimo na nga questions kay yes, then the College of Engineering and Architecture is perfect for you.